It's the Weekend Garden Show featuring Sam.
Happy Sunday, soil soldiers, and welcome back to the Weekend Garden Show. So I am out here harvesting the last of my herbs. I've got a basket full of sage so far, and we're going to take them inside and get them dehydrated. I also will be harvesting some, what is that over there? Some lemon balm as well. All right, so let's get into it. Here is what's left of my sage after I've already cut off quite a bit, but I am going to really cut this back and hopefully it'll grow back. Okay, great. So this is my lemongrass. It's doing really well. It's just not ready to be harvested quite yet. Still got some growing to do, but it's really doing great. And right next to it is the lemon balm. So I'll definitely be grabbing some of this as well. And we can dehydrate some of this goodness. I'm excited to have these in teas and seasonings. Brings a lot of really good flavor to your meals. So now that we've got our herbs harvested, I'm going to walk you through this process step by step, but I'm sure you'll find that it's pretty straightforward. Step one is to thoroughly wash your herbs. Get any dust, dirt, debris, any little creepy crawlies that might be in there. Really go through and clean your herbs. Make sure you're checking the leaves front and back, that there's nothing on there. All right, take your fresh cleaned herbs and lay them out on a kitchen towel, okay? And if you have more than one type of herb in your harvest basket, like I do, you're just gonna separate them by what they are. So I'm putting the sage at the top here, and I'm gonna put the lemon balm at the bottom. Now that you've got your piles separated, go through the leaves and remove any leaves that look like they aren't in the best condition. So for example, see that this one has some browning on the edges here. You can go ahead and just remove this one. The rest of the sprig is bright and green, looking healthy. So just go through and remove any leaves that aren't in the best condition. I think we're in pretty good shape now. Okay, once you've removed your leaves, spread them out and then grab some paper towel. Grab some paper towel and you're just gonna pat these dry. Next, you're gonna pull out your air fryer and make sure you have your basket or your tray at the bottom. Everybody's air fryer looks different. There's different sizes and different shapes, and also different inserts that come with your air fryer. So use your basket or tray as the bottom piece, okay? And then you're going to take your herbs and you want to grab your herbs and you want to de-stem them. So just break away you don't have to pull the leaves off one at a time, but you don't want the main stem here. So like this is fine. You can use that. You just don't want this long piece here, okay? So go ahead and break away your herbs from the stem and they can go right into your air fryer basket or tray. It should look something like that. And you want to take a top tray like this. This is flat. There's not a basket, it's just a tray. This you want to sit right on top of your herbs because the air fryer uses a fan to circulate the heat, and your herbs will be flying all around inside the air fryer getting burned. You don't want that. So please, please, please make sure you put a tray on top so that it doesn't blow around in the unit. All right, here's my air fryer. Let's go ahead and put the basket into the machine. Now, again, everybody's machine is different, but I do have a dehydrate setting, okay? Which makes it 370 degrees. I'm actually gonna lower that temperature to 360 degrees, okay? And I'm gonna take it down from 15 minutes to a cook time of just 3 minutes and turn it on. Oops. All right, there we go. I'll be back in 3 minutes to show you what we have. Okay, our 3 minutes are up. Let's see what we got in here. You can hear the crispity, crunchity goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Yes. Okay. We are all set. Let's get the sage in the basket next. Next up is our sage, and we're going to do the same process, which is just removing the leaves from the main stem and placing them into our air fryer basket. This time, I think I'm going to let it have a cook time of 5 minutes because sage leaves are thicker and larger. All right, let's see how our sage is coming along. See if that 5 minutes was enough time. I'm hearing crispity, crunchity. Oh, it smells amazing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good to go. So we have our completely dried sage leaves, and I am actually going to save some of these leaves whole to add to soups or broth. Put them in an airtight container. And whenever you make your soups and stews or broths, or you have a slow cook meal that you're working on, something you pop in the in your crock pot or your slow cooker in the morning, and when you come home dinner is done, this is perfect for that. So we've got that, and then I'm going to take the rest of this and I'm going to blitz it in my Ninja. So let's add these in here. A couple of runaways. Pop the lid on. Use the motor. Look at that. This is great for just seasoning, you know, any kind of poultry. You could actually make poultry seasoning out of this. If you want to add some marjoram, thyme, and rosemary to this sage, you will have made your own poultry seasoning. Otherwise, you can just sprinkle it onto your dishes as you cook them. Chicken, turkey, you know, stuffing. I guess I'm ready for the holidays, y'all. So this is the lemon balm we dried a little bit earlier. This comes from a plant that is in the mint family, and it has a really nice lemony scent to it. There are a lot of uses for this, and there are even some medicinal properties. Lemon balm contains chemicals that seem to have a sedative effect or a calming effect to the body, and it may also help to reduce the growth of viruses. Now, I am no doctor, so I encourage you to do your own research, but there are plenty of uses for this plant. Today, I am going to be using it to make some tea. I am a huge fan of tea, and I've just been waiting for this. So, I've got some water that is pretty much ready to go, but I'm gonna turn it back on just for a little bit. I have a mug here that is made for loose leaf tea. Hot water. Pour it into our mug here. Pop this in. And this particular mug even comes with a brewing lid. So there it is. I'm just gonna sit this to the side. Time to check on our tea. Actually, let me sit this over here. Look at that, beautiful. Now this is just the lemon balm. I did not put any tea bags in here. I'm gonna give it a taste without honey, and then I'll more than likely add some honey. It's nice, it's like a mild mint flavor. You don't really get any of the lemon. I'm gonna add a little bit of honey in this spoon here. Oh, that's really nice. Oh my goodness, that's really, really nice. Talk about from the garden to the cup. We went out to the garden and we hit up Fort Veggie for some sage and some lemon balm. Came back, dehydrated them in the air fryer. We have seasoning, we have whole leaves for cooking, and we've made a hot cup of lemon balm tea fresh from the garden. Does it get any better than that? Guava, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And if you had a good time, and I sure hope that you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. And I will see you all next time on the Weekend Garden Show.